The thing that really struck me about it is a lot of the companies that are on there are more professional services type of companies or tech companies or whatever with smaller number of employees and probably more similar professional type level employees. We're 450,000 employees across the world, people from all sorts of levels, job scope. And so to get that award with that being the comparison, for me, was just even more meaningful. Knowing the work that our people do in our hotels every day to serve our
Yes.
guests is really something. But really starts with our CEO has just created an amazing culture at Hilton. And again, we're all very clear about our purpose and why we're here and what we're doing. But I think there's so many great things that we are privy to. So we talk about leadership. That is, I think, some of the most committed leadership that I've seen and really invested in team members and their growth and their success and their happiness. We take things like our global team member survey very seriously every year and look at the things that people are the common themes that are not working for people and work really hard to do what we can to improve them. I think being able to give people the opportunity to grow in their roles, even if it's not like the next role yet or the next promotion, but giving them stretch assignments. So they're continuing to learn like this ever growing learning mindset, whether it's a stretch assignment or a cross-functional team project that I'm able to get involved with. We have mentoring programs. We have all kinds of recognition that we do from just on our team calls to annual recognition. We've got lots of ways to also let people try to understand other parts of the business, because one of the things we talk about our teams with is Hilton's a big company and we're Hilton Worldwide Sales, but just because you're there now doesn't mean you might not want to go to brands or you might want to go to finance or some other part of the business. We have ways that people can learn about other parts of the business that they might not know as well. So they feel like they're part of something larger with lots of opportunity. I think that's just always really important to people, that they feel like they have opportunity and there's opportunity for growth.
That's amazing. And being able to scale that, I believe you said it was 450,000 employees. Scaling that culture, it takes certainly a lot of work and some great leadership. So from an impact perspective, I'm sure you track various components. I don't know if there's one that's more important than the other, but all the wonderful things you do, are you able to relate it back to retention or employee engagement? I'm sure you must survey for that.
We do a global team member survey every year. Our engagement score, which is the one that we look at first, is, I don't want to give away any of our secrets, but it's very high. Very proud of that. We really do take it very seriously. And there are always areas where we're not as good as we want to be. We have very robust plans to, whenever that area is, to try to do what we can to fix it. As far as retention, I have the longest tenured team, I think, in the world ever. We just had 2 retirements on one team last year. It was like, oh my gosh, like people were jumping all over these jobs because people just don't leave.